Hello everybody and welcome back to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. My name is Kieran, aka AciaranB, and when we last left off, we continued the investigation, not really for the murder that just took place, but more accurately for the school and everything that has been going on, trying to figure out what's actually happening. So I've come to a couple of conclusions for this, and I will outline them before we go into the trial. But before even that, let's just refresh all of our brains about the truth bullets. What exactly do we have? So, Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. This is a reminder. It'll probably be a truth bullet as well. But according to Kyoko, the body was probably dead for a while. I'm an idiot. I'm just flat out an idiot. Okay. Wow. Yeah, that's... How did I not put two and two together? Okay. I'll come back to that after I finish reading the truth bullets. So, what else we got? Places to check. That's just a bunch of rooms that had been locked that were now open. Yep. That's fine. Monokuma control room. The Monokuma room in the data center opened to reveal a small room used to command Monokuma. This is where the mastermind had been issuing commands to the Ursine robot. I can just do this actually. So, tarp. The tarp found in the garden had played a part in Makuro's murder. Biolab had been stamped onto one corner of the tarp. The same kind of tarp was found in the biolab, so there's no doubt that this tarp came from there. Mikuro Ikusaba's profile. According to the headmaster's report, Mikuro did not have a single scar or wound when she came to Hope's Peak Academy. In addition, her physical features were as follows: height, weight, vitals. Why is it called vitals? I still don't understand that. Kyoko has confirmed that the corpse matches these characteristics. The phrase the ultimate despair doesn't refer to a single individual, but a like-minded group of people. 1 year ago, that group brought about the single worst event in human history. They are motivated only by despair, making them some of the most despicable people to ever live. Okay. There was a brightly colored box sitting in the headmaster's hidden room. Inside the box were human bones, the last remains of the headmaster. Photo of Kyoko and headmaster. In his hidden room, the headmaster kept a photo of him and a young Kyoko together. In the photo, they both are both smiling. They are both smiling. Okay. An emergency handbook was found in the headmaster's hidden room. This handbook apparently has no restrictions and was given to the school's ultimate authority, the headmaster. The notebook was found in a locker on the second floor of the dorms. Yasuhiro's name was written on the inside, and it has notes for a number of different classes. The pocketbook was found in a locker on the second floor of the dorms and based on what was written inside, it's believed to be Kyoko's. There's some kind of message scrawled on the last page of the pocketbook. Despair walks among us, and so we survive. There's a second despair. Despair walks among us, and so second we survive despair. No, I was wondering if it was a don't open dead inside thing. Just looking at the picture on the left, but like. There's a despair walks among us second, and so despair we survive. No, that doesn't really work either. Okay, fair enough. The biolab on the 5th floor seems to have been repurposed as a morgue. A corpse fridge has been installed in the biolab. It seems that a blue light comes on to indicate a slot is occupied. The number of blue lights mounting the slot with Makuro's body inside comes to a total of 9. So stupid. Sorry, I'm still kicking myself over my epiphany a moment ago. Everything just makes sense. Everything. Ugh. Comes to a total of 9. The photo depicts all the Hope's Peak students wearing matching uniforms. Worth noting is that Mukuro is pictured while Makoto is not. Could that mean all the others are working together somehow? It would seem that while Taco and Genocide Jack share certain fundamental knowledge, their individual memories are separate. We already knew that from ages ago. I wonder what that's going to change. She is in this picture, isn't she? Yeah, back right beside Baka. Interesting. So she was working as a killer then, as well, you'd imagine. Kyoko attests that both the stab wound and the blow to the head were inflicted after death, which is what I was mentioning, which is what I mentioned before. Well, no, it's not exactly what I mentioned before. Is that part of it? No. But that's part of what I mentioned before, which is the body was actually dead a while. Yeah. The DVD Kyoko found contained interviews between the headmaster and all the Hope's Peak students. Makoto, however, had no memory of such an interview. Thanks to Monokuma's interference, Makoto wasn't able to watch the DVD all the way through. Ah, maybe he'd have seen, what's her name? The soldier. Okay. So that's the truth bullets. Now, before we go into the trial, I want to lay out my theories and what we know so far. So, number one, we have had our memories messed with. We all went to this school before. We were all students here, and we had our memories wiped of this fact. This isn't so much a revelation. We saw the picture, and it's basically been confirmed because of the videotape. Fine. So that's number one. Number two is actually I think number two is basically the epiphany, because honestly I don't remember what my idea was before the epiphany, but the body that was found that got blown up, it was Junko's body. And the fact that I didn't see that right away is actually kind of worrying to me. She was stabbed right through the chest with a blade. That's exactly how Junko was killed. Why exactly was the mask put on Junko's face? Or on the corpse's face? Why was it there? It served no purpose. If it was Mukuro Ikosaba, then we wouldn't have recognized her anyway. But if it was Junko's face underneath that mask, then that would make a great deal of sense. We know, thanks to the report cards, I'm not going to bother looking at them, but Mukuro has the exact same body weight and type and size and everything as Mukuro. The only thing that points to the corpse being Mukuro is the tattoo. Which, if this scheme was several days in the making, tattoos get inflamed after you create them, yeah. But that inflammation goes down. I don't know personally, but I think within a couple of days. So Mukuro could absolutely have done that. Have just tattooed Junko's body in order to make everybody think that she was dead. Hi, how's it going, Firewall? I'm just breaking it down. I hope you're here for all of it. So, the body is Junko's, and Mukuro is still controlling Monokuma. We do a little trolling. Yeah. So, yeah, that's basically it. Now, there is also the part where the ultimate despair isn't an individual, it is in fact a group of people. So, with that in mind, the theory that I had before might still be part of it, where we are all the ultimate despair, and this is all basically a giant like murder suicide plot thing. That could be yeah, let's go firewall, don't worry about it. Come and go as you please. So yeah, that could be a thing, that we are all the ultimate despair and this is all just murder suicide. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's about it. I think that about covers it. That's basically all I have, I think. Yeah. So, without further ado, I do believe it is time. Let's get into this. Last trial. All right.
Since this will be the final class trial, I've come up with a special rule. So listen up.
Oh, shit. Wrong one.
If you can figure out Mukuro's killer and go on to solve the mystery of this school, you guys win. But if you can't,
It was D's nuts.
then I win. And of course, waiting for the loser is the super exciting, super heart-pounding punishment.
Are you saying that if you lose, you'll execute yourself?
Yep, sure will.
And that's final? No loopholes? No wiggling out of it later?
Of course not. Bears never go back on their word.
Never mind all that. I just have one question for you.
Oh, by the way, there was one final thing that I wanted to mention, which is the game actually hinted at Junko. The game actually hinted at the body being Junko. Besides the obvious hints that went completely over my head. But the chapter that the body turned up in, it never made sense to me, but it was called Junk Food Junkie. Junk Food Junkie. Junko. Junko. The game is actually telling you. I can real intentionally wanted to check the rulebook to see if Monokuma really did have a mural. Yeah, actually, not a bad idea, but nah, probably not.
Oh, you're taking this serious, huh? Are you feeling okay?
Sorry, hang on a sec. I just have one question for you. Okay. Are you feeling okay? Yeah, have you finally kicked your cocaine habit?
Is the mastermind only one person?
Ooh, good question.
Don't bother. I already know the answer. You're all the mastermind, aren't you? You're all out to get me.
That's a bad one. No.
I'm right, aren't I? I knew it.
No. Oh, jeez. Why does he always have to make it difficult? He actually said something intelligent for a second there. Group photo places to check Headmaster Z handbook. Ooh, I have no idea what this could be, actually.
You guys have all been working together, haven't you?
Obviously not.
I have evidence, so I know I'm right.
Ooh, what's your evidence?
Hey, you stole my line. You're all out to get me. I'm sure of it. I have evidence of my own.
What a coincidence. I too have evidence to present. Evidence that proves everyone other than me has been working together.
Ah, so I'm guessing the...
Wait, hold on. This doesn't make any sense. How can the three of us each have that kind of evidence?
Because the three of us each have that kind of evidence. Ah, okay, I see. All three of them think that everyone around them is their enemy. Girl, why are you doing a little trolley? That trial's like 3 hours long, so yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be fun. He set it up so we suspect each other, and I have something that proves it. Yeah.
You guys have all been working together,
how do I
haven't
do
you?
that? Group photo.
I have evidence, so I know I'm right.
I believe this is the fast forward one.
I have evidence.
What a coincidence. Evidence that proves every...
What? This doesn't make any sense. How can the three of us each have that kind of evidence?
Me.
No, that's wrong.
I have evidence to present that you're all working together.
It's not just you three. I have evidence too.
What? You too?
The evidence you're all referring to is this group photo, right?
Is it? Did they all get different evidence, maybe?
Well, yeah. Huh? Wait,
Oh!
but mine's different.
Is
Look the
everybody
picture
missing
you
themselves?
have. I'm in it.
What?
But that can't be right.
Because in
'Cause
my
in my
picture, I'm
picture-
not in it. Ah, that's interesting. Oh!
See? I'm the only one not in it.
Ooh, cool. I like how Celeste is just standing in the background ominously. Where's Makoto? Oh, Makoto's there, yeah. This is cool. I like this. Look at this photograph. Every time I do this would make me laugh. This is fun. Huh. I figured as much. In which case,
Hero, you have a picture too, right?
let's
Let's
see
see
it.
it.
Okay, but be careful with it.
It's
Pretty
pretty
important
important.
evidence.
I am going to stop at each of these photographs to take a look.
Ooh.
This one too, it's just like I thought. It's because whoever's not in is taking the picture. Obviously. What's Sakura doing? Aww. What's his name again? I actually forgot his name entirely. Hero. It was Hero, wasn't it? Poor Hero. Actually, what's that in his hand? Is that camera? Yeah, oh, it's the camera that was there earlier. What the hell happened to that? Oh, and Genocide Jill is over there. Wonderful. Why is Celeste just in the background all the time looking ominous? I can't imagine goth clothes to be comfortable in summer's heat. Yeah, fair enough.
So the secret in these pictures has been revealed.
Suckers seem
Secret
to
or
have
whatever,
shown-
I don't care. You guys are all in on this together. That's why I'm the only one missing.
Uh-huh.
But you're in my picture.
Yep.
You're the ones trying to trick me.
Dude, are you
So the
all
whole
stupid?
purpose behind
Have you
these
all
photos was to get us
sucked
questioning
stupid gas?
and fighting with each other. The mastermind laid a trap to make us each think everyone else was working against us.
Huh? I laid a trap? A trap? How rude! What grounds do you have for such audacious accusations?
Because it's obvious. The proof I need to reveal Monokuma's trap. Each photo has a certain something in common. There's a connection regarding what person isn't shown in the group photos. And that person is... the ones who got the photos? Echo. What? The ones who got the
I
photos.
got it! In each
Yeah.
case, the only one not in the picture is the person who received it.
Yeah, obviously. What? Okay, sure.
So, in the picture I got, I'm the only one missing.
By the way, hang on a sec. Hang on. I should have taken a better look at those photos. So, that one... Hang on. Sorry, hang on. I'm trying to get the hamster running. It's definitely true in one of them. The other was the lunch. Okay, I've seen something. Junko. Her face is always covered. Her face is never isn't seen in any of those three photos. In the one where that doesn't have Aoi in it, she has her back turned and is talking to Chihiro. In the one where in the lunch scene, she has her back turned and is talking to Celeste. And in this one, dude's being a bit of a dick. Is AciaranB doing some little trolling on his own? You really like that phrase, don't you? A little trolling. Jeez. So yes, everybody... So yeah, Junko is not seen in any of them. And given the fact that Junko is the corpse / killer in this situation, and I'm still sticking with probably corpse. Although she does have big hair. It would be difficult to mask that big hair. Okay, well, whatever. Junko is either killer or killed. So, Just bear that in mind. So in the picture I got, I'm the only one missing.
In the picture Hina got,
There you go.
she's
Over on the
the
left-hand
only one
side.
missing.
Junko's not facing the camera. And on the
And
right,
in the picture Hero
she's not
got,
facing the camera
he's
either.
the only one missing.
Beautiful.
As long as we're talking about it, I suppose I should show you my photo as well.
I guess you're the only one missing. And Junko isn't facing the camera. Oh, hey, look! Junko's gotten water sprayed in her
In
face.
other words,
Oh, shit, I didn't mean
Monokuma
to go
gave
past
each
that.
of us a group photo
Oh,
in
never.
which that person wasn't included.
And when we each saw our picture, we just assumed everyone else was the enemy?
I mean, you did, obviously.
Figured it out, huh?
Yeah.
That proves
I
nothing
thought
really,
that
except
must
for
be
example,
it.
why Celeste always
But
just
how
standing
was
on
that
her
a hint?
standard pose. I mean, that's just Celeste's thing. Celeste's thing is just that she stands ominously. But it doesn't prove anything. It's just an interesting thing that maybe Junko doesn't look the way we think she looks. Actually, let me take a quick peek at Junko's profile once more. Do I recognize? Okay, let me take a quick look at Kuro Ikusawa. The picture's too blurry, I can't really tell. Anyway. How is that a hint? Wait, what? Figured it out, huh? But you know, there might be more to this than just Monokuma trying to confuse us. Yes, there might be a clue. There's something else that bothers me about everyone's pictures. Is it Junko? It's probably Junko. What is it? What's digging at me?
Listen, can I see everyone's group photo one more time? It's not directly connected to what we're talking about, but I'd like to double check something.
Yeah, can I take a look at Baka's
Sure, no
photo
problem.
again?
Yeah,
I've been
I don't mind.
great, Firewall. I've been great. My throat has been thoroughly lubricated with bolognese sauce. It was delicious. I'm sure there's something unusual about these group photos. What is it? I need to compare each of them one more time. Okay, so this is the one that I missed. Hey, Celeste isn't in the... Oh, Celeste is in the background on the right. Okay, fair enough. She is still wearing her gloves as well, Kyoko. Huh. And what the hell is Sakura doing with that fish? every single thing, Sakura is just going nuts. Okay. And Junko is getting her face splashed. Okay, cool. Baka's picture. Ina's picture. Zero's picture. And mine. There's something strange about all of them. Something I can't quite pin down. Something... Group photo has been added.
Can you just forget about the photo already?
You're the one who brought it up.
Trying to trick me with such an obviously fake photo? I'm still pissed about that.
And on top of that, they went to all that trouble to make it look like we were wearing matching uniforms.
Funny that.
So you think they're fake? No, I assure you, they're quite real.
What are you talking
Sadly,
about?
they are.
There's no way.
Yeah! I don't remember ever taking a picture like that.
Why is Sakura doing that?
So
bit
it's gotta be a
public
fake.
pool?
I'm sure of it.
But you know, can we really be so sure?
Huh?
Don't get me wrong, I don't remember taking this picture either, but is that really enough to be absolutely positive they're fake?
Yeah, you're sounding
What
a
do
little
you
bit
mean?
crazy there, Makoto. Actually, did Taco get a photo? Hang on, Taco hasn't shown her photo either. I wonder what Taco's photo shows. The reason I don't remember this picture isn't necessarily because it's fake. There might be some other reason. Some terrible reason. I can't begin to imagine how uncomfy it must be to wear gloves during summer. Kyoko really must have them sweaty hands. Yeah, yes, yeah. Speaking of somebody who has gone golfing before with those, with just one of those gloves on, eesh. Yeah, it's not fun. Well, golfing is fun. Sometimes. When it's going well, it's fun. An unbelievable but entirely horrifying reason. Yeah. Shit's gonna go off the deep end. Hangman's Gambit. The Amnesia. Yeah, come on. Not that one. Oh wait, no, I have A. Or I have I. Sorry. I thought that I had the guy. Okay.
Now I understand.
It's red. I swear I can read. I promise.
Let's say that somehow we'd all lost our memories. That could explain it, couldn't it?
Potentially.
Oh, I get it. So we all just lost our memories at the same time and forgot about the photo. Makes sense.
Yeah.
As if. You expect me to believe such an unbelievable occult-type story?
Yeah, we all lost our memories? That's just crazy.
Does Hina have tears in her eyes? Or is that just me? Looks like she does. It's only natural that they wouldn't believe it. But no matter how much they refuse, if that's the absolute truth, they have no choice. We can't move forward until they accept it. Alright, had an argument with a friend and it's still not completely over. Ah, that sucks. That sucks having an argument with a friend like that. Oh, well. Just forgive and forget. All you can really do. I mean, the best thing to do. Take it from an old man like me. You don't want to leave those arguments forever. You'll regret it at the end of the day. You will. Yes. Anyway. And there's another way to prove it besides those pictures. What would that be? Yes, the DVD. Oh, profile, e-handbook, group photo. DVD,
You're saying we all got spontaneous amnesia? Since when did this
going to
turn
keep
into
you
some
warm
kind
though,
of
is the
sci-fi
thing.
fantasy?
You need some
I
real
promise you,
contact and
I
stuff.
haven't lost my memory. Ever since I got to this school, I remember everything that's happened.
So the idea that we all lost our memories.
It's totally stupid. Obviously.
Okay, was there only one yellow one? I think there was. There must be more evidence in those pictures that we all lost our memories.
You're saying
We all got spot. Since when did this turn into?
I promise you, ever since I remember
Okay.
every.
So she remembers
idea
everything.
That we all lost our
Um,
memories.
it's totally stupid. Obviously.
Group photo? No. The group photo is the obvious one, but I don't think it's
You're
correct
saying we all
because
got
it's too easily
spontaneous
said. Like, nah, it's just
amnesia?
fake.
Since when did this
So
turn
let's go
into
the
some
interview
kind of
DVD.
sci-fi fantasy?
Oh, the interview
I
DVD.
promise you,
Wait,
I
no, the
haven't
interview
lost
DVD is the
my
one that got
memory.
taken off us by
Ever
Monica.
since I
Oh
got
no,
to
it didn't
this
get taken
school,
off us. He just cut the. He
I
just cut
remember
the feed.
everything
He
that's
just cut the plug. Yeah.
No, that's
He
wrong.
didn't cut the plug. Don't worry, I don't hold grudges and stuff like that. I just need a little more time to sort all of it. I mean, that's good. That's
Those
good.
photos aren't the only things that point to the possibility of memory loss. This DVD does the same thing.
You're not gonna show us something indecent, are you?
Only if you ask me nicely.
No, it's nothing like that.
Yeah, perfectly fine event to the firewall. Don't worry
It's
about
a
it.
video of all of us being
I mean, I hope you
interviewed
don't
by
mind
the Hope's
this
Peak
is
Academy
being
headmaster.
recorded for YouTube, honestly.
When you say all of us, you mean.
I mean all of us, including you.
Wait, we be interviewed by the Host Peak Academy headmaster. Yeah, okay.
You lie! I never did any kind of interview.
No, it's not a lie. Just watch the DVD and you'll see for yourself.
Yeah. Shocking, I must say.
The headmaster did, in fact, interview you.
And you did, in fact, agree to stay here for the rest of your life.
What are you saying?
It's your.
I didn't imagine
Fuck,
you
I'm
would
talking.
remember.
It's
we're
not
going to
about
take
whether
on
or not I
the
remember.
There's so
me to
many of
believe
them
all
already,
this?
probably.
That I lost my memory somehow?
I mean,
Well,
it's
we
not
don't
the
have
hardest
any
thing
way to
believe.
refute it, so we have no choice but to accept it as reality.
Yep, Taka's got it.
Say that! We're talking about living, breathing amnesia here!
To be honest, I have something else on my mind right now.
Oh, really? Is it the fact that Taco hasn't shown
Something
her
else?
photo yet? 'Cause that's on my
You
mind.
said the DVD contains recordings of us being interviewed by the headmaster, right?
You.
What were the interviews about?
Oh yeah, you all agreed
The
to
headmaster
stay
sat
here for
each
the
of
rest
us
of your
down,
life.
one at a time, and asked us the same question. He asked us if we could accept the idea of spending the rest of our lives in this school.
What kind of question is that?
By the way, Hero survived. It's
And?
like,
How
true.
did we answer?
And so did
You'd
Aoi.
say no, obviously.
I thought they'd be the first two to
Actually-
go.
We all said we could.
Yeah, that's the part that I have absolutely no
I heard
idea.
myself say yes. I could spend the rest of my life at this school.
Hang on. And that's the part of the game that a lot of people dislike. Really? Why? He's cool. He's fun. Jeez. Well, is it because it goes against the trope of the stoner guy always gets killed first? Like, what tropes? Who the hell likes tropes? No, Hero's cool. Leave Hero alone.
Why? Why would you say yes to something like that?
Yeah, that's the thing that I still have absolutely no clue about. Like, is it like a post-apocalyptic wasteland kind of deal? Is it? Are we like supposed to be doing research or something? I genuinely don't understand this. Why this is a thing?
I don't know. I don't remember a thing.
The same goes for everyone else. Nobody remembers. You don't remember
much.
choosing to live here forever, or even talking to the headmaster about it at all.
Actually, come to think of it, like Hero, I guess, and because the game killed their waifus. Oh, yeah, right. Waifus are obviously sacred. I forgot about that. Ugh. Actually, I just thought of a thing. I just thought of a thing. So, there was a massacre a year ago that the Ultimate Despair, which is a group of people, committed. So if we go by the theory that we, as a collective, are the Ultimate Despair, and we killed our fellow students or teachers or whatever, yeah, there is also the theory that we were the victims in that case. But if we go by the idea that we are the Ultimate Despair and we're the killers, then maybe we would agree to stay in the school for the rest of our lives rather than going to jail. That would make sense to me. I think. That'd be a decent idea. Okay, let's continue.
It doesn't matter if I remember or not. Even if I bought the whole amnesia thing, the idea that I would want to live here forever?
Yeah, I like Hero too, Firewall.
That's just insane! How can I believe that?
Insane or not, we can't move forward until you accept it. Am I right?
You sure are, 'cause it's all true.
What?
It sounds absurd, but if it's the truth, there's nothing we can do about it.
Indeed. We only have one path in front of us.
Then, I really...
Yep.
Yep, you all totally lost your memory at the same time.
It was
This is
entirely your
all-
fault.
Making my head hurt.
And this isn't like some normal kind of memory loss. You stole those specific memories from us, didn't you?
Oopsie.
You
You figured that part out too, huh?
Of course. There's no way we would all just happen to get amnesia at the same time.
How could someone just steal our memories?
How? Come. That hardly matters right now. If I said it was hypnotism, would you believe me? Or we opened up your skulls and messed with your brains? Would you really believe anything I said? How it happened doesn't matter right now.
And this is basically
What
the
matters is
storyteller's
figuring
getting out of
what
answering
memories
that
you took
question.
from us. That's what you're trying to say, right?
I knew I could count on you.
The interview with the headmaster, taking that group photo, those can't be the only memories we lost. There must have been a purpose to it all. A reason for taking away our memories.
Of course there was a purpose. It all has to do with the original motive.
The original motive.
You mean the motive you came up with to try and get us to all kill each other?
That was the
That has
DVDs.
something to do with the memories you stole from us?
It sure does. But that part's still a secret. Anyway, I'm sure it's not easy, but let's all focus on the class trial for the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Okay, so you want us to figure out who killed her before we do anything else.
So until we do that, well, either way, we have to explain every last remaining mystery. So, the one who killed Makuro, the true mastermind, that's what we need to expose. Alright, let's get to it. I'm basically trying to say to you that the game has no explanation of how Monaco is arranged. Let's not read into it. Exactly, yeah, 100%.
So who did
Ikusaba's
it?
profile.
Who killed her?
Amasibo. Yeah,
Whoever did it
Ikusaba's
is the
profile.
same one who's behind everything. That much I'm sure of.
But when you think about it, is the mastermind really here in the school?
Of course. They have to be here somewhere.
Otherwise, they
What
wouldn't
makes
have been
you
able
so
to
sure?
kill someone.
What does make me so sure?
Exactly. You're just making stuff up. There's no way the mastermind is here.
Ah, Monaco control room.
The mastermind is probably a million miles away. Because masterminds always lurk off in the background, right?
Okay, so I figured this one out. Huge ass pull, but since it's Monokuma, it's actually in character. It is. That is true as well.
So who did it?
Whoever did it is that much I...
But when you is the mastermind.
Of course, they have to be...
What makes you so sure?
Exactly. You're just making stuff up. There's no way the mastermind is probably a million miles...
Nope, mastermind right here.
What's wrong?
I don't mind the, I don't
There's
mind
no
just
question
waving it
that
away
the
and saying,
mastermind
nah,
is
there's no
somewhere
answer.
within the
It's
school.
alright.
How do you know? Did you find some evidence or something?
Yes. You know,
In the
if you
back of the
actually
data
talked to
center,
me yesterday, I might
found
have told
a
you
panel
as well.
that controls Monokuma. The mastermind must have been using that to control him all this time. So there can't be any doubt. The mastermind has been inside the school all along.
There can't be any doubt.
Nope.
In which case, there also can be no doubt that the mastermind is one of us.
What? Why?
Recall what Makoto told us Monokuma said to him earlier.
I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students.
So if the mastermind is in the school, we have to assume it can only be that 16th student.
Mastermind is amongst
How'd they
us.
manage to survive
Firewall.
all of this?
He is
So
amongst
we're
us.
the only ones here? It's not me! I'm not the mastermind!
Well, it's not me.
I blame Makoto.
Everybody
What?
blames me.
Why me?
Cuz it's super weird how you're the only one who survived being executed.
That's
Oh,
actually
I
true.
get
That's
it.
actually a fair
The
point.
only way he could have survived is if he was actually the mastermind himself, right?
Aw, nuts! You got me!
Shut up, Monokuma.
What are you trying to say?
Hero's like 21.
Everyone,
That's like
calm
second year of
down.
university.
There's
man.
no reason to panic. The Mastermind's true identity will become clear soon enough. Just as soon as we find out who killed Mukuro.
Yeah,
That's a
and
good
I
point.
don't have a, I don't have
Rather
a
than
thing for
wasting
that.
time bickering, we should put our
An
minds to
alibi.
work solving this mystery.
Yeah, well, how much time have we already spent talking about the murder?
Not enough. Not enough.
Right. What more is there to talk about?
If
Can we
you
get
want
12 angry
something to
men in
talk
here?
about, I think there might be one thing. We haven't fully established what Mukuro's fatal injury was.
Hmm.
Huh?
I have.
But
I figured it
I
out.
thought we figured that out. She died when she got hit in the back of the head.
No, that isn't actually what killed her. It was something entirely different. Wouldn't you agree, Makoto?
Yeah, it is. Makuro's actual cause of death must have been the stab. Stab wound. No, the stab wound was more camouflage. Oh yeah, now that you mention. Yeah. What? The other wounds?
I got it! All of the wounds covering her body. That's what really killed her.
Hey, now hold on a second. You did read the Monokuma file, right?
The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old.
It made it pretty clear. Those wounds were made at least a few days ago. So they can't possibly be what killed her.
Unless she died a few days ago.
Consider this. What if the murder itself took place at least a few days ago?
What?
What if, when we discovered her body, she'd already been dead for several days? If that's true, then naturally the wounds that killed her would appear to be however many days old.
That doesn't make any sense.
And what if all those wounds were like, you know,
Because
stab
she had
wounds
all
throughout her
those
body?
wounds before she ever came here.
Huh? How do you know that?
That's
Isn't
incorrect.
it obvious? She was the ultimate soldier, right? So
I
that
have
means,
I have proof that that's incorrect.
you know,
You're wrong.
Yeah.
she denied me before I could even say anything.
Oh, I did.
Come on. I mean, you think I'm not weird, okay? At least listen to what I have to say before you deny me.
I didn't realize taco swung both ways. That's pretty cool. If you're so sure we're gonna deny you, why bother saying it in the first place? Because that's kind of what we do. She says something, we deny it. It's been happening literally the entire game. Okay. Makuro Ikusaba's profile. That should be the one, shouldn't it? Pretty sure. Let me just double check what's in it. This and did not have a single scar or wound when she came to host Peak Academy. Beautiful. Makuro was the ultimate soldier.
She must have been in 100 different battles. So, when you think about it, obviously, she got all of those wounds in battle.
Are you finished?
Incorrect.
You didn't deny me this time, Wimsey.
Wimsey.
You made me go all cutesy.
Don't worry, there wasn't anything cute about it.
Aww. She's just a big ball of timey-wimey stuff. No, those wounds didn't come from the battlefield. Yep.
Mukuro was
Okay,
the
let's go.
She must have been in
This is gonna be a
100
tough one to
different battles.
land,
So,
though.
when you obviously, she got all of those wounds in battle.
Ah, missed.
Are you
Okay.
finished?
You didn't deny me that. You
Don't worry, there wasn't anything cute about it.
Come on, I got this, I got this, I got
Mukuro
this.
wasn't. She must have been.
So, when you obviously, she got all of those wounds in
Ah.
battle.
Are you finished?
Oh, this is going to be annoying. This is
Don't
going
worry,
to be so
there wasn't
annoying.
anything cute about it.
Oh, this is basically
Mukuro
just hitting
was
hope.
the
Like,
ultimate- She
I
must
can't
have been
really
so-
time it.
Obviously, she got all.
There you go.
No,
Beautiful.
it's wrong. No, Mukuro didn't suffer those wounds in battle. The file we found in the headmaster's room said as much. Despite the time she spent in battle after battle as a member of Fenrir, when she entered this school, she hadn't sustained a single injury.
Don't be denied so completely. Actually, it's kind of refreshing. Maybe it's because of all of Master's training.
What the hell is wrong with
Anyway,
this girl?
So we can be sure that Mukuro suffered all those wounds after coming to this school. In which case, they could be the very thing that killed her.
As a matter of fact,
Oh, I
it's
just got
hard
cracked
to
in my
imagine
leg.
any other possibility.
That's not
When
fun.
examining her body, I found that her stomach and head wounds came after she was already dead.
Unless anyone has any better suggestions, I think we can say this with confidence. The wounds Mukuro sustained all over her body are what ultimately killed her.
Actually gonna stand up for a bit. Doesn't cause any problems. Makuro's fatal injury has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
But if that's what killed her, then does that mean she's really been dead for who knows how long?
Presumably a few days.
That's exactly what it means.
Or
When we
weeks.
found her body in
Honestly,
the
I
garden,
don't actually know the time
she'd
frame of this.
already been dead for several days.
So then, what about the little matter of what happened last night?
What happened last night? Wait, is this all the same
Makoto,
day?
You said you were attacked in your room by a masked assailant.
Hang on, is this the second trial in one day? What the
If
hell?
Mukuro had already been dead for several days, certainly it couldn't have been her. So who was it that attacked you?
The identity of the one who attacked me. I can't think of anyone else. The mastermind.
I got it! The one who attacked me was the true mastermind. When we discovered Mukuro in the garden wearing the same mask, I naturally assumed she must have been the one who attacked me. But I was wrong.
No tattoo on her hand
It
for a
wasn't
sir.
her at all.
No
It
painted
was
nails.
the mastermind.
What are you laughing at?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just getting a little impatient sitting here listening. I think I'm gonna jump in.
Oh,
Let's
wonderful.
start off with a
Or the bear.
nice, easy question. Your
Yes.
assumption that I attacked Makoto is just that, right? An assumption.
Based on
Can't
evidence.
really know who was under that mask, can you? I mean, that's the whole point of a mask. The true identity of the masked attacker is Mukuro Ikusaba. At least, that's what I think.
That's actually true.
Do you have any
If I'm right.
evidence that might convince me otherwise?
No, there's no way Makuro is the one that attacked me. Or, well, the corpse couldn't have attacked you. Even if I didn't see their face. He didn't lie there. It was Makuro who attacked him. Makuro had a very obvious Fenrir tattoo. Comparing that to the masked attacker, it should be obvious. Make your argument. Welcome file number 5. Okay, what exactly does that say?
You never.
What exactly is the wording? Due to the explosion victim's identity is unknown, they were however dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife which went completely through the body. Also been struck in the head, an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body wasn't covered in other wounds, but they were at least several days old. Okay.
So you can't have any idea who was under that mask. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba.
You're wrong. Even without seeing their face, there's another part of the attacker we can use to prove it wasn't her.
Oh? And what is this other part? Is it the right hand? Or the left hand? Maybe the right foot? Or perhaps the left foot? Or could it be the hips?
Her most noticeable feature, the tattoo that marked her membership in Fenrir. That tattoo was in a certain easy-to-spot area. It was the right hand.
You never saw their face, so you can't have.
This is
I'm
an easy one
telling
to
you
get.
You're wrong.
It
There's
stays on
another
screen
part of
forever.
the-
Oh, is it the or the left hand?
Oh shit!
Maybe the right foot.
What?
You wound me, Makoto. Words can cut as deep as any blade, you know. You interrupted me while I was talking. 1 point deduction.
Shoot!
Okay.
You never saw their face, so you.
Oh, wait,
can't
hang
have-
on. Do I
I'm
need to
telling
take
you
that?
Now, it was Mukuro Ikusa.
You're wrong.
Yeah, I think I need to take the
There's
right hand
another
and
part
then
of the-
use it on that one.
Is it the right or the left hand?
Maybe the right, or perhaps, or could it be the hand?
I kind of hope it.
You never saw their
It's not the-
face, right?
Anyway.
So you can't have any idea who was under that mask. I'm telling you now, it was
Oh, shit.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
You're wrong.
Oh shit!
Even without seeing their face.
Okay,
There's
I
another
missed.
part of the. Oh, is it the? or
I'm
the
bad at
left?
shooting.
Maybe the
Oh,
right or
I
perhaps
need to take
the
this back.
left foot. Or
There is,
could
I
it
lost it.
Be the hands. You never saw it.
So you can't have any idea. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba.
What? What the hell's
You're
going
wrong.
on? With that?
Even without seeing, there's another part
It's
of
just
the.
not let me go.
Is it the?
Or the left hand?
Maybe the. Or perhaps the. Or could it be the hand? You never saw it.
So you can't have. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro.
There you go. Took a
No,
bit.
it's wrong.
Took a moment for it to figure out.
Mukuro had a tattoo on her right hand, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
A representation of Fenrir. In other words, a wolf tattoo. But I saw the right hand of the person
Actually,
who
looking at that
attacked me.
tattoo, it looks like it was kind of faded, didn't it? Was it ink? Did she really just draw it on in ink? Sheesh. Like
And there
ink,
was no such
pen
tattoo.
ink. I mean,
So there's no way the person behind the mask was Mukuro.
Yeah, well, okay. You got me. I guess it wasn't her. But that still doesn't prove that it was me. It could have been, someone else, right?
Hiro,
No.
Toko, Hina, and I all have solid alibis for that entire night.
and Kyoko came to visit me. Oh,
Yeah!
sorry.
We were in the gym tearing you apart, so it could have been any of us.
Oh, okay, sure. It couldn't have been any of you. But what about Kyoko? It totally could have been her.
Do you think Monokuma's back
no
is a little
snappy
against the wall this
comeback.
time?
Did I score a bullseye?
If you insist, I don't mind showing you.
Oh!
Huh?
We get to see the back
Show
of her
me
hands.
What do you think? I'll show you the one thing that proves beyond a shadow of a doubt it wasn't me.
Huh. Before anyone could say anything. Gloves come off. Oof. Okay. Kyoko is removing her gloves.
Your hands!
Without thinking, I let out a gasp. It was more than just a little burnt
Awful,
skin.
isn't it? It happened when I was first learning to be a detective. I was inexperienced.
I thought you didn't want anyone to see those scars.
If it means we get another step closer to unmasking the mastermind, it doesn't really bother me.
Eesh. Kyoko seemed to savor the words as she said them. True. Then she put her gloves back on. Yeesh, they
My
don't look pretty.
scars should suffice as proof.
Yeah. It'd be pretty noticeable.
Makoto, did the person
You
who
should've worn
attacked you
gloves.
have scars like mine?
No, not at all. I'm positive.
Then this much has been made
HIV
clear.
positive.
There can be no doubt that the one who attacked Makoto is the true mastermind.
Yep.
Oh, This is just awful. On top of my secret being revealed, I had to look at those positively grotesque scars of yours.
Hey.
Sorry. Did I say that out loud? I do hope I didn't hurt your feelings.
I hope you don't
You
hurt.
can say whatever you want.
I hope your feelings don't get hurt when we
Sure,
throw you in an
as long as
incinerator,
it means
you
pushing me
insufferable bear.
farther into the corner, right? But I'm not cornered just yet.
Yeah, damn
because
close
if
to
you
it.
haven't noticed, the circumstances surrounding Mukuro's death are totally unknown.
That's true. All we know right now is she was killed a good while before this morning.
On the contrary, we don't know anything other than that.
You're not going to tell us she was already dead before we arrived here or something, are you?
No, something far, far worse.
In that regard, you have nothing to worry about. I promise you, without a doubt, she died after our little killing game began here.
Then
And we all saw
somehow
it.
she was killed in secret without any of us knowing.
Huh? What's
And after she
gonna
died,
say to that?
Who
Nothing.
knows how much time went by before we found her, right? Did the culprit stash her somewhere? She couldn't have been in the garden the whole time, could she?
If she was, she would have been totally decomposed. Just like your brain.
We were there.
Then she was being stored somewhere?
But
Well, I know where.
to hide a body here, to just store it somewhere?
We're getting through this. There's only one place. I can't think of anywhere else the body could have been stored. The biolab.
Got it!
We're getting through this. We're getting through it.
Mukuro's body was probably kept hidden in the biolab.
Biolab? You mean on the 5th floor?
Mmm. It's filled with bodies.
That's right.
Yummy, yummy
It's actually
bodies.
set up for use as a morgue. So it's the perfect place to hide a body, and it'd keep the body preserved at the same time.
Do you think Monokuma had plans to turn it into the next food source? I'm just wondering.
Then you're also saying the body was moved from the
Where do we know?
biolab to the
Do we
garden.
know where the meat came from? Do
And
we
I have
really?
no doubt that that's exactly what happened. In fact, I have proof.
The proof that shows the body was carried from the biolab to the garden. That would be a certain tarp. Something that made its way. Yep. Tarp. Present key item. Wow, it's been a while since I had to do this from this screen, isn't it? Jeez, I don't even remember the last time. It must have been like the second case or something. The first or second case. Yeesh. Anyway.
I got it! What makes me so sure the body was carried from the biolab to the garden is
This
the
piece
tarp
of
that we
plastic.
found in the garden. When I was checking it over again, I noticed something. I noticed that some text had been stamped on one corner of the tarp.
Oh, it says biolab.
Holy cow! How'd you notice that tiny little thing?
Have you not noticed
Makoto's
it's bright
nitpicky
red on
nature
white?
seems to have surfaced with perfect timing.
This proves that the tarp originally came from the biolab. In fact, there's a whole stack of tarps just like it in there.
Hmm.
So when the killer moved the body to the garden, they must have grabbed a tarp to wrap it in. Then they simply left it as it was to protect against the sprinklers, and put the coat on it afterwards.
Wow, you made everything sound so amazingly consistent.
That's because it is consistent, Taco.
That's just a wild guess. Where's your evidence? Proof that the body was wrapped in a tarp and moved.
I mean,
There is no evidence. I was simply explaining what I think happened.
called
But
a
you
theory.
seem to be getting pretty worked up about it, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
Worked up?
If something makes
Now
sense.
that the conversation has turned to the topic of the biolab, you must be getting pretty nervous.
Yes.
Because the key to uncovering your secret identity is hidden within that room, isn't it?
You talking about unmasking the mastermind?
That's all we've been talking about this entire trial, hero. Jeez, I know that he stole your cannabis, but at the very least you can try to keep your head in the game. Ah. And with Hero's shocked look, I'm going to leave it there for today. Thank you very much for joining. Like, subscribe, comment, favorite, all that stuff. Have a wonderful day. And I'll see you next time.